Well, folks, what do when you do everything in your power to just get in there and fight the fights that they give you? What do you do when you take every fight put in front of you and you don't complain one time? What do you do? What do you do when you put yourself out there, fight after fight after fight, and to constantly get not 1 ounce of respect? Randa Markos, Coach Sheldon Harrison got your back. Stay tuned.
Before the comma, welcome drama with open arms, coke boy, peep the lineup. I'm talking tango and cash, hit the bank, no mask, out the freezer, cold cash, put Grammy winners in cabs. Never happened twice, gotta take a chance, never end, never start. Got cars that never start, no plan B, can't sleep, my mind racing. Brown paper, put it underground, build the foundation.
All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. And also shout out to all the LDMMAC. And shout out to my man General Africa Awaken. Go subscribe to the channel. Got a lot of love for General Africa, man. He been behind me 100% every step of the way, man. And, General Africa set up an interview between me and Randa Markos. And let me tell you something, man. One of my most favorite interviews that I've ever done. And I've done a lot of interviews, but that was far my favorite. One of my most favorite interviews. The way Randa Markos is being treated, man, there's no question. The way she's being treated is absolutely asinine. But here go the thing, okay? See, I call out ducking on this channel. I don't care who it is. I call out ducking. And it's amazing, man, how people can tell me over and over and over. They can say, Coach, you too biased. Coach, you just got too much going. Coach this, Coach that. But all these fair and balanced people, all these people who are so fair, okay, where are these people videos on this? Where are the Randa Markos videos at? Where they at? Because let me tell you something. This woman was forced to take a fight. She was forced to take a fight. And how long? Oh, 4 weeks. Oh, and get this. She was injured. And Randa said, yeah, I'll take the fight. I'm injured. I don't know if I'll be recovering in time to even fight. Hell, Randa ain't say nothing about sparring. Randa didn't say anything about, getting in shape, losing weight. Randa said, listen, I don't even know if I'll be, healed in that amount of time to even fight healthy. You know what they told Randa? They said, listen, okay, if you can't do this, we're going to cut you. Just like that. All these years of service, all these years of putting on great shows, all these years of fighting anybody that they put in front of this woman, and just like that. See, they wanted Randa Markos to be a stepping stone for this young Marina Rodriguez. They wanted Randa to be a stepping stone, and they thought that was going to happen. And Rodriguez, and I'm sure all of them, I'm sure they all thought that Randa was a pushover. But see, when Rodriguez got in that octagon with Randa Markos, she didn't know who was in there. She ain't had no idea who was in that octagon. Oh, it was Randa Quiet Storm Markos. And let me tell you something. I bet you Marina Rodriguez, oh yeah, she know who Randa is now, and she know Randa was about that work. So Randa Markos can take a fight on 4 weeks short notice. And guys, I want y'all to understand something. Okay? See, when you on the no-love list, you don't get the luxury to turn down fights, especially title fights. You don't get that luxury. She's on the no-love list. She took a fight 4 weeks after her last fight versus Nina Ansaroff. Well, she had 4 weeks to prepare when they told her. She was already injured, took the fight. Had to. No belt on the line. Nope, they just wanted Randa to be a stepping stone. They just wanted, but Randa went in there and fought with heart. Did everything that she could. And the judges didn't steer her way. They saw it as a draw. But we know, man, who won the fight. We know Randa won the fight. Come on, man. A lot of top analysts even thought that Randa won that fight. But that's not the whole point. The point is, you got somebody here fighting injured. I was there when Randa Markos injured her foot, injured that leg. I was there. I saw the fight. I was watching it live. I saw the fight. I saw Randa limp back to the locker room. I saw Randa Markos limping back to the locker room. When Randa Markos, okay, when she beat Juliana Lima, she got hurt. Randa Markos goes and fights Nina Ansaroff, still hurt. Randa Markos had to go and fight Marina Rodriguez, still hurt. So she willing to go through hell and back for this company. And this company blackmailed her, say, if you don't take this fight against Rodriguez, we're going to cut you. So Randa can go through hell and back, but you got Joanna sitting over here. Got a title opportunity. Randa, I bet you Randa would have loved to have the training time. I bet you, shoot, Randa didn't even care about training time. Randa just wanted to heal. I salute Randa Markos. And if we even want to question, well, you know, Randa's not a good fighter. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all this, okay? If you're a good fighter, you're fighting good opponents. You look at this resume, Randa Markos got a top-notch resume. She done been in there with some killers. You got Justine Kitts. Okay, you got Panay when she was on her game. You got Kovacevic. You got Allison Daly, who had to retire because she had health issues. Jocelyn Jones is good. Courtney Casey is a beast. Carla Esparza is a beast. She beat Esparza. Her and Grasso had a close fight. Fight could have went either way. Juliana Lima got over 20 wins in MMA. That's almost unheard of. Shoot, 10 wins for a female is a tough feat. Juliana Lima got 20 wins in women's MMA. And then you got Nina Ansaroff, who's a tough fight, who's actually up on the rise. And then you got a young prospect in Marina Rodriguez, who's a knockout artist. And Randa Markos went in there and manhandled that girl. Nah, man. Ain't no ducking going on here. There's no ducking going on here. Randa Markos is willing to fight the best. And that's what we want. We want the best to fight the best. But I'm in defense of Randa. They threaten this woman. And this, you know, people, you know, say, well, Coach, why don't Randa just go to somewhere like Bellator? You know what? Why don't Randa go somewhere else? Because in her mind, she's worked her whole life, y'all, to get to the UFC and be successful and fight for the title. She's worked her life for this, man. She's worked what, a decade, 15 plus years in getting to this point. She's worked, man. And guys, a person can't do that. Her dream is to be a UFC champion. Whatever your opinion is, whatever you think that she might not accomplish, that's your opinion. But that ain't Randa's opinion. And I don't blame Randa for continuing to do what she set out to do, to complete that mission. It's to fight for the belt and to become champion. Why do you fight? Like, what? I mean, y'all think this girl's supposed to be like, nah, I'm just here just to be here. I don't want to fight for the belt. No. I don't care what this girl's record is. Don't let her record fool you. Randa Markos done had opponents point blank say, look, this is one of the toughest fights I done had. This girl don't go away. I hit her as hard as I could. I can't knock her out. I can't get her out of there. I can't see, my submissions don't work. Randa Markos is a skilled fighter. She been on the wrong end of some decisions, man. But that don't take away from her fighting ability. But you know, where the videos at? I want to know, where's the support for Randa, right? Because remember, all y'all care about women's MMA, and I'm supposed to be like some kind of disease because I'm telling my thoughts. And I'm telling it like I see it. I'm calling it because I don't call it the way you want me to call it for your fighter. I call it like I see it. Hey, I tell you what. You got a choice. But you ain't got to watch my video. You ain't got to watch. See, that's the thing with some of you guys. You hate the fact you want me to be fair. No, I'm a fan. I'm biased. I am biased. That means I got my fighters just like you do that I like. And I support and I roll with Randa Markos. Because something about Randa resonates as a fighter. I like the fighting style. I like the gritty, the tough determination to go out there and be the best. She's always the underdog, but boy, she don't fight like an underdog. Randa Quiet Storm Markos don't fight like no underdog. Ask any opponent that she stepped in there with, and they're going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you. They're not going to tell you that this easy work. They're going to be like, Randa Markos get on my nerves because I can't get her out of there. That's what they say. But shout out to my man General Africa, man. Because see, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Hate is real. Oh, it's real. It's real. But see, we'll come to the aid of somebody who clearly ducking the fight. But no support for this woman right here. Who told me. I'm talking about, like, you can tell Randa was full of emotion. You can tell, man, that she was just, you know, like she was just drawn in. Like, you can tell that she wanted to let it all out, man. You can tell. And I'm telling y'all, man. This woman is a woman who hurt because she put her heart on the line for the company, man. She took short notice fights. She took tough fights. She took those fights and didn't complain about them. And then you get hog-tied and pressured into a short notice 4-week fight. But she took the fight. She fought. What's your honor excuse? I'm done.